Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Burlington. I'm so pleased to be joined by Premier Doug Ford, Minister of Labour, Immigration, Training and Skills Development, Monte McNaughton, my colleague, MPP Natalie Pierre, Burlington Mayor Marianne Mead-Ward, and Local 128's Business Manager, Roy Grills. Thank you to the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers for hosting us here today. Boilermakers have been instrumental in the prosperity of our province for over 130 years and are a testament to the value of the skilled trades. Our government recognizes the importance of skilled workers and attracting talent to these vital industries as we build a strong Ontario. Under the leadership of Premier Ford, our government has attracted a historic number of workers into the skilled trades. We are committed to promoting these rewarding, lifelong careers and working in partnership with the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers. Thank you all for being here, and I would like to introduce to you Her Worship Burlington Mayor Marianne Mead-Ward.
Thank you so much, Effie. It is an honor to be with you today for this incredible announcement. I want to give a great Burlington warm welcome to the Premier, the Minister, and our two amazing MPPs, Effie Triantafilopoulos and Natalie Pierre. This year, Burlington is celebrating 150 plus years of being incorporated as a city. So 150 years ago, we were formed as the then village of Burlington. We say plus because we recognize that Indigenous people have lived on these lands long before we were here. But I mention that because of the long legacy of the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers that started in the Industrial Revolution hundreds of years ago and well before we were formed as a city. And one of the first steamships was built 206 years ago here in Ontario by the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers. So that legacy of our past and our present, and I know we will have a bright future, and this announcement will be one of those things that helps to get us there. I also did some research on Local 128 and looked at your code that you commit to each other, and it really exemplifies everything in Burlington that we're proud of. Our crest and motto in Burlington is stand by. It means stand with each other, and it means be ready for action. And your code actually talks about your commitment to honoring your mentors and working together as a crew and a family, and all of those things about being people who stand by each other and stand with the city to build our future for the next 7 generations. So thank you for being here and for everything that you do to build an amazing city and an amazing province.
Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone here today. My name is Roy Grills. I'm the business manager of the Boilermakers Local 128. First, I'd like to thank our hardworking Boilermakers throughout the province for all the great work that they do. Also, I'd like to thank the other trades in the province for their work. Your sacrifice is greatly appreciated. This continues to build and strengthen Ontario. The skills and development funding has been vital to allowing us to reskill and train new workers in Ontario to overcome our biggest challenge we have yet to address, the need for skilled labour in Ontario. This fund helps us to strengthen the hardworking people of this province and to create a brighter future for all. With that, I would like to introduce a gentleman that continues to be a friend of the construction trades. In all my years in the construction industry, I've never seen such a close relationship between this government and the unionized trades. With great pleasure, I would like to introduce our Minister of Labour, Monte McNaughton.
Well, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Roy, so much for that kind introduction. To you, Jonathan White, Blair Allen, and all the Boilermakers at Local 128's beautiful training center, thanks for having us today. I also want to thank the thousands of Boilermakers across Ontario for building our province. Like all our skilled trades workers, you are unsung heroes, and all of us owe you a debt of gratitude for all that you do. It's also great to be here today with Mayor Ward, as well as our amazing team of MPPs from this area, Natalie and Effie. They're such strong voices for Halton residents at Queen's Park. And of course, Premier Ford. We all know that Ontario is on the edge of a generational labour shortage in the trades. In 2021, 1 in 3 journey persons were aged 55 or older and nearing retirement, meaning our province will need over 100,000 more skilled trades workers this decade just in construction alone to build the hospitals, schools and homes families rely on every single day. At the same time, employers are struggling to find the talented workers they need to grow our economy for everyone. That's why, under the leadership of Premier Ford, our government is investing historic amounts in innovative training programs to ensure young people can learn the skills they need to fill in-demand jobs with good pay, defined pensions and benefits, where you can buy a home and raise a family, where you work with your hands and can be damn proud of what you build. That's why, through its first 3 rounds of our Skills Development Fund, our government has now invested $700 million to launch nearly 600 projects to upskill workers in communities right across the province, helping now 500,000 people find the training they need to take the next step in their careers. Because we know that training is what turns potential into a paycheck, and we're just getting started. With that, I'd like to turn it over to the man who is a true champion of the skilled trades in the province. There's been no premier in history that's championed the skilled trades more than Premier Ford. So, Premier, over to you.
Well, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here. Minister McNaughton, he's pretty modest, folks. He's saying, I'm the champion. He's the champion. He's been out there and building relationships right across our province. I'm very grateful for his hard work. And I'm also thrilled to be back in the beautiful city of Burlington alongside Minister McNaughton, MPPs Natalie Pierre and Effie Triantafilopoulos. I also want to welcome the great Mayor, Marianne Ward. Mayor, it's great to see you again. And Marianne and some other mayors came over to the house for a barbecue. Within the great city mayors, the mayor is the chair, and she's a great leader. And I encourage everyone, you want to see a beautiful waterfront, you have to come down to Burlington and go on the pier out there. And that all happens because of the great leadership the mayor has shown over a number of years. And I want to thank Roy, Jonathan, and Blair and the entire team here at Local 128. Before I get started, I just want to give a big shout out to the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers. You've been an amazing partner, helping to ensure we have the best workforce in the entire world. As I've said before, when I'm out there talking to the international companies about investing in Ontario, one of the things they point to, one of our biggest selling points, is our world-class workforce. It's one of the key reasons companies are choosing Ontario, and our labour union partners play a big part in that. So thank you for all you do. My friends, it's no secret that Ontario is facing a historic labour shortage. While nearly 650,000 more people are working today than when we took office in 2018, there's still 380,000 jobs available in pretty well every sector being unfilled every single day. And over the next decade, we're going to need an additional 100,000 skilled workers to help build the plants, factories, housing, and infrastructure our growing province needs. Here in Burlington, for example, we're working closely with the mayor to build 29,000 new homes by 2031 to bring home ownership into reach for more people. And right across the province, we've embarked on the most ambitious capital plan in our country's history. We're investing over $184 billion. We're building schools, including $50 million for a new elementary school in Milton and in North Oakville. We're investing $50 billion to support more than 50 new hospital projects across Ontario. We're investing $28 billion for roads and highways like the new Highway 413, the Bradford Bypass, widening Highway 3, and the list goes on. which will stretch across Halton, Peel, and York regions. And we're supporting the largest transit expansion in North America, included expanded GO train service on the Lakeshore West Line, but at a time when it's never been more important to deliver infrastructure for our growing province, we need to do everything possible to deliver on our commitment to build Ontario. As our population grows, and I've said it numerous times, but I'll say it again, if you've seen Stats Canada, over 445,000 people arrived here in Ontario last year alone. We are the fastest growing region in all of North America, both economically and population-wise. As our economy grows, we need to be able to build. We need to get it done. But we can't build if we don't have the workers. That's why our government is investing over $1.5 billion in our skilled trade strategy, working hand in hand with our labor unions and businesses to train the skilled workforce our growing economy needs. Whether it's upskilling workers, training new ones, or getting skilled immigrants into the province, we're leaving no stone unturned. It's all hands on deck. And so today, we're pleased to announce that as part of our Skills Development Fund, we're investing $535,000 to expand apprenticeship opportunities for future Boilermakers and prioritizing for underrepresented groups. Led by the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers Local 128, this new investment, these new programs, will provide participants with the opportunity to explore and train for rewarding careers as welders, cutters, or riggers. It will expose more young people, women, Indigenous people, and others living in rural Northern Ontario communities to exciting opportunities in the skilled trades. Today, we're also announcing that starting on June the 30th, applications will be open for new capital stream of our Skills Development Fund. Our government is investing $224 million employment service and training providers, including labor groups like the Boilermakers, Indigenous centers, business and industry organizations, and others to build new skilled trades training facilities right across our province, or modernize and expand the existing ones, where workers can learn the skills they need to earn good-paying jobs in the trades. With this new capital stream, we're increasing the province's training infrastructure. New infrastructure that is projected to help more than 1 million workers access training now and into the future. That's right, 1 million workers. That's just absolutely amazing. Together, these investments will help change so many lives, connecting people to good-paying jobs and rewarding careers. It will help to create bigger pipeline of talent, so together we can build the factories, the plants, the homes, and infrastructure that we need in every region of this province. Friends, as we continue to navigate global uncertainty, our government is hard at work building an economy that can weather any storm, an economy that never loses sight of what's most important, helping people succeed, helping workers succeed. That starts with creating the economic conditions and climate that attract investments in growth and good jobs. We have the right plan to build Ontario. We're making electricity more affordable. We're keeping taxes and fees low. We're cutting red tape. We're investing in transit, roads, and highways to keep people and goods moving. And we're training the skilled workforce to build the housing and infrastructure our growing province needs. Thank you all for joining us, and may God bless the people of Ontario. Thank you.
We'll now go to the floor for questions. If reporters could please line up at the microphone behind me. Please identify yourselves by name and outlet. And just a reminder, it's one question and one follow-up. First question.
Hi, Premier. Matt Ingram from CHCH News.
Hi.
Hamilton City Council today has approved a recommendation to give $84,000 to the tenants of an affordable apartment building to help them buy the building, turn it into a co-op to prevent redevelopment. The argument being it's cheaper to protect affordable stock than build new affordable units. I'm wondering what you think of this approach.
Well, that's going to be up to the City of Hamilton. If they feel that's the right thing to do, God bless them. But this just goes back to the crux of the problem, is supply and demand. We need more houses. The population is growing at a rapid pace. We have to make sure we have more affordable, attainable, and purpose-built rentals being built to facilitate the growth of our province. So we believe in supply and demand, and all the best to the folks in Hamilton. They're thinking outside the box.
What do you think of this idea in terms of expanding it, rolling out wider across the provinces? Is this an idea that you could support if other municipalities wanted to do something like this?
That's going to be up to the municipalities, and again, good for them for thinking outside the box. We're focusing all our resources on building rental and attainable and affordable homes, and it comes down to supply and demand. It will soften the market, or level the market at least. Again, when you have these many people coming into our province every single day, then we need to make sure we have a place to house them.
Hi, Premier. Siobhan Morris from CTV.
Hi, Siobhan.
On the Toronto mayoral race,
Yes.
John Tory has endorsed Anna Bilau.
Yes.
Your pick, Mark Saunders, says that John Tory is giving up on Toronto. I'm wondering if that's how you see that endorsement.
Well, we have a phenomenal relationship. The mayor, actually, I just texted him a little while ago. We've talked about this many times. I wish he was still mayor, but the people are going to make that decision. But I'll tell you, if you want my opinion, if Olivia Chow gets in, it'll be unmitigated disaster. Taxes are going to go up 25 to 30% when people can't afford the rent, can't afford mortgages now. Businesses are going to be fleeing Toronto as far as I'm concerned. I'll tell you, I've talked to business communities, both myself and the previous mayor, John Tory. People are terrified. Businesses are terrified. Therefore, the workers should be terrified, because we've seen what happens when a mayor, she makes David Miller look like a fiscal conservative. And companies will start fleeing. They'll start going. Maybe it's good news for the mayor of Burlington, because all the companies will be coming out here to the GTA. But folks, remember this. God forbid Olivia Chow gets elected, your taxes are going up at an unprecedented rate. Companies will leave. And I'll tell you, I hear rumors, even the staff at City Hall is worried. So get out there and vote. I always say that's going to be your choice. I'm voting for Mark Saunders. I don't dictate to people who to vote for, but I think he'd be the best person to keep the taxes low, keep economic development going, and we'll see what happens on next Monday, I guess.
Are you saying then basically that in your mind a vote for Anna Bilau would be a vote for Olivia Chow?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying my thoughts on Olivia Chow and my thoughts on Mark Saunders. You know, he's the only one that's going to keep your taxes low, and he's going to create economic development. He's the only one that's run a $1 billion operation with 7,000 employees. He's the only one that has represented every part of our city, from north to south to east to west, and all the other ones are basically downtown. I don't think they've crossed north of Bloor Street. So let's go out there. I just tell everyone, no matter who you vote for, please go out and vote.
Deborah Saint-Victor from Radio-Canada, Toronto. What's your reaction to the city of Vaughan considering separation from York?
Yeah, see, I'm sorry, that's probably John Tory calling me right now. I'll turn that off, sorry. That's the first time that's ever happened. It wasn't John Tory, but anyways, I would have answered it if it was. I apologize. Your question again?
So Mayor Del
City of
Duca,
Vaughan? Yeah.
Mayor Del Duca wants to explore a new governance model. Would you be willing to work with him?
Well, we have the facilitators. We're putting together facilitators to sit down and speak to all the mayors. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, yes, I understand why Mayor Del Duca would want that. He wants to be able to move forward on housing. They're paying a lot of fees up to the region. A lot of cities want their independence, and I don't blame them. I always want to sit down with the mayors. They know their city better than anyone, and the city council. And it's just a way to streamline government a little bit and get things done and start moving forward. So the facilitators will sit down with all the regions, get their opinion, and then the minister, with consultation of the mayors, because the mayors are absolutely critical in growing this province. And again, Mayor Ward has done an incredible job here in Burlington, one of the most beautiful places anywhere in the province to live. And I just appreciate the mayor's input.
Where are we in the process of naming regional facilitators?
I have to apologize. You were saying? I
Where
apologize.
are we in the process of naming?
Oh,
regional-
naming the facilitators. It should be out over the next few weeks, and the minister will make that announcement. We want to get it done as quickly as possible to give people certainty and the community certainty. But again, the most important thing is listen to the mayors. They're the ones who represent the regions.
Hi, Doug. Julie Slack from Burlington today.
Hi.
You've said that you want 29,000 new homes in Burlington
Yes.
by 2031. Can you make a promise that that won't happen in our green space?
Well, again, I don't want to, go into green space, but in saying that, right, I don't believe we're going into any more green space. We have to build homes. Every single person in this room right now at one time lived on, had green space, and then it got developed. We have to be always environmentally cautious, which we have. We're doing a lot of things to protect the environment, no matter if it's changing over to Fasco down the street, to electric arc furnace in Algoma up in Sault Ste. Marie, taking 2 million cars off the road. We're building the largest transit system throughout Toronto and the region, over $30 billion to get people out of the cars into the subways. But, the fact is, you get into the suburbs, 90% of the people drive. And that's why we're investing tens of billions of dollars into electric vehicles. We're seeing the EV revolution happen right here. We're the only region in the entire world, that have the 6th largest auto manufacturers right here in Ontario, and Ford Motor Company is just down the street from where we're standing right here, employing thousands of people. So we're going to continue focusing on making sure that it's not either or. I believe and. You can be environmentally friendly and create economic development. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, Premier Colin Tomello with
Hi,
Global
Colin.
News. So back to Mark Saunders for a question for a second. I'm wondering how active you have been behind the scenes in helping Mark Saunders with his campaign. Have you made any calls to Conservative supporters asking them to vote for Mark Saunders, and will he be there at Fort Fest?
Yeah, something you're going to have to ask Mark that and be very frank. I haven't talked to Mark in a couple of weeks. I think the world of him. I think he'd be the best mayor. But no, I haven't been out there banging on doors. I've tried to stay out of it. But, I really love the city I grew up in. I love the city that, we have a business there for 60 years. I love the city that my brother Rob literally stopped the gravy train. And my biggest fear is the gravy train 2.0 coming down the tracks. I've seen it. I've lived it. Colin, you were down there. And I just want what's best for the people of Toronto. I want the best mayor. I don't want someone going in there raising taxes in an unprecedented hike, and create economic development, create housing. And unfortunately, it'd be an unmitigated disaster if Olivia Chow got in. Her policies don't work. Matter of fact, Colin, what is her policies? I've heard one policy: I'm raising taxes. If you don't think that puts a chill through people, it really does. And it puts a chill through businesses. I can assure you that.
This will be the last question.
It's still me. There's a lot of speculation, Premier, that you've been considering a cabinet shuffle. I know you're going to say that you have the best cabinet ministers in Ontario, but are you ruling out a cabinet shuffle entirely, or is a cabinet shuffle this summer or this year on the table?
Well, we never rule out anything. I can tell you I have the best team assembled that I've ever seen, municipally, provincially, or federally. Just right here. That's an incredible team. The 3 members that represent this area, or 2 that represent this area, and Minister McNaughton. We have a team of all-stars, and I just don't say all-stars. We really do. It's incredible. They're very diverse in the sectors they come from. It's a snapshot of Ontario, very, very diverse culturally as well. But we have an incredible team. And when I say a team, Team Ontario, people like the Boilermakers, like labor unions that have supported our party to move the province forward. They've been absolutely incredible. I'll always have their backs. And folks, right now, we have a pretty good thing going. I talk to a lot of ambassadors around the world, consul generals, governors in the U.S., And the most common thing, what the heck are you guys doing to keep the economy going? We're working with the people of Ontario. And so let's just keep going, keep moving the ball down the field as we see other regions around the world going through some tough times. We have the greatest region in the world to raise a family, to have a quality of life, to start a business and grow the economy. And it's thanks to folks like the Boilermakers that make this happen. I'm very, very grateful for them asking us to come by today.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.